Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. This is Brother Abdul Kabir. And I'm here to tell you and inform you what you probably already know about the corrupt Metro Police in Camden, New Jersey, and all over the Camden County. This is going on all over the United States of America. And I just want you to be aware that, you know, it's not just you that's going through it. It's me too and everybody else. And let me start by saying, fuck the police. Fuck Metro. Where are you at talking about protecting and serve? Where are you at when our people are dying in our communities? Protect and serve? Y'all don't do nothing but disrespect and disturb our fucking community, not protect and serve. What is all this? I can't even go down the street with my children, you know, and drop them off and go back home and mind my business to go to work in the morning because I got Metro Police tapping on my windshield and on the side of my car asking for proof of identification when I done nothing wrong. So therefore, you know, a result of a legal search, now I'm going down prison for, you know, an extremely lengthy period of time just for possession of a firearm. Now I know I legally possessed it, but I got the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment. And not only I got the right to bear arms, I got a family. I gotta protect mine. So fuck this. I'm doing this bit with my head held high, saying fuck the law. And when I come home, I'm still gonna be the man. You know, and they can't stop me. This is just a minor setback. Don't let them set you back. Take heed. I mean, it's hard, but these Metro make it even harder for us. Sometimes we allow it, you know, sometimes it's our fault. We just make the job easier for these fucking people to fuck us over with, you know. Some people, unfortunately, they just innocent human beings, just innocent bystanders, citizens that, you know, just legally living on this land. And it's always got to be some type of conflict between, you know, our community and the police. And this is not just only in Camden. This is over in Ferguson, you know. This is all over the United States. Not even only the United States, the whole country. 1 second, please. I'm not a fucking deadbeat. I'm not a fucking loser. I'm none of the above that, you know, the Metro just try to describe us as. You know, I'm just an innocent man that struggles to work hard to feed his children. You know, by all means necessary. Sometimes we gotta bend the rules. Sometimes we just gotta stick it out, struggle with what we're going through until things get better. And I'm one of those type of people that fall in that category. You know, I truthfully, you know, I live to serve the Almighty Allah Akbar. And after that, you know, I work to take care of my family, my children. You know, I got to make a living one way or the other. And, you know, I got to protect my investments. And I got to protect my family. I got to be secured. So if that means, you know, having to carry a loaded pistol, you know, in times of need, when you see all this stuff hitting our poverty-stricken cities and streets, like, I have to protect what's mine, you know, by all means. That's why I'm going to do this time with my head all the way up, and then I'm going to continue to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when I come home, inshallah, I don't care. If I got to start from scratch again, I will. You know, whatever it takes, just so I can get back to be with my family and make sure that they good, you know. And, you know, inshallah, I just pray that, you know, other people that's listening and viewing or know the situation or going through similar or worse, you know, take heed, like, man, get your bread up and stay the fuck out the way. And inshallah, you get your bread up and stay out the way, you get your family out the way too. So we ain't got to put up with this, because there's better environments that's less hostile to raise your children and be a family at, besides Camden, New Jersey. I'm born and raised in this city, you know, and I'm still struggling to get out. But I will be getting out of here, one way or the other, me and my family. And I'm moving on with my life and do what I got to do. I can't let this stop me. I can't let Metro stop me. Fuck them, you know. Fuck them. So to all my young brothers and sisters out there, I encourage y'all to keep your heads up too. And take a stand. Stand up for what's right. Don't let people discourage you and tell you what you can't do. Exhaust and go to the extreme for what you believe in. You know, and if you're around in a community where we're not literate of certain things, try to come back and educate your brothers and sisters about this. You know, to prevent them from having a future discrepancy or problem. You know, that could be life-altering to not just you, but to me, your family, and everybody else in the community. So on that note, we want to say please continue to, for all my Muslim brothers and sisters, please keep me in dua when you're praying. And for those that don't believe under what I believe in, just continue to pray for me also and my family. And know that my family is struggling. And they're going to struggle more with dad not being present, their son, or whoever I'm considered as in my family and in my community. They're going to miss me, but it's only temporarily. You know, I'll be back. I'll be back, and I'm going to be going hard as shit. You better believe it. And to believe, like, man, like, the police is so much of a pain in my side, I had to get it tatted on me. Like, I know I'm not supposed to mark my skin, but this is how sincere I am about this shit right here. Like, fuck the police. That's exactly what these people are. Fucking pigs with uniforms on, holding guns to destroy our families one by one. You know? And may they rot in hell. You know? And I'm not bashing all police, but it just seems that majority of the police force all over the United States is against the minority. They're against the man that's not wearing a badge, you know? So, you know, raise your children up humble, raise them right, and educate them about these things. So they don't grow up to have to go through what we're going through and suffering with now, that our forefathers had to suffer with. You know, I don't know what else to tell people, you know, like you see what's going on just as well as I do. Well, a lot of us do. It's just a shame, you know, like, it's just a repeat pattern with, you know, the cycle of life in this city, you know, and it has to come to an end. Like, who the hell are these people to come into our towns and our cities and have us afraid to go about our business freely? Who the hell are they? Who the hell are they? That's a very important question. We got to remind ourselves every day. Like, the ultimate judge is up there. Fuck the judge in the courtroom 42, where I just had to come out of not too long ago. Like, you know, he's not my judge. You know, he might have had the final say right now, but in all reality, only the Almighty got the final say so on things. And that's why I'm going to be going hard to fucking beat this shit on the appeal and show you that, you know, I'm living proof that it can be done. It can be done. So don't give up. Don't give up hope. Don't be discouraged by these people. You know? Don't be a fucking idiot and just settle for anything. Stand up and fight for what the fuck you believe in. Stand up. If you never stood up before, now's the time to stand. And continue to stand. Don't let them knock you down. Just know, like, you know, Allah sees everything. Just know that as long as you put your trust in Him first, that all things are possible. And all things are possible with my case, that, you know, inshallah, all things will be thrown out. And that time they trying to give me to be dismissed. You know, like, this is just a test for me. And I'm going through with the test. And there's nothing that these people can do to me to change my train of thought and my belief system. You know, I am mu'min, and I'm going to die that way. I'm dying a Muslim. I'm proud to be a Sunni Muslim, and And I encourage each and every one of you out there, you know, investigate what's going on. Look in, do your research on our religion. Look at slavery, like people, look at this stuff. Like it's a lot of things that's still going on today. It's because we're not, you know, picking cotton, you know. They got other things to substitute picking cotton with now. You out, you know, doing, you picking up trash, doing highway duty now. This is a modern way of slavery now. You know, that still make the black community and the minority and people in general suffer. You know, we're still being treated like slaves. And a lot of the times we're allowing it. So we got to stop allowing this from happening to us. Like, don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Look at this, man. I'm proud of this color of my skin. I'm proud of it. I'm proud. I'm proud to be a black man in this country. I'm proud to be black, period. And I refuse to let any racial, you know, offense or anything, any type of boundary stop me from achieving my goals, you know. So, man, like I'm gonna let y'all, just something for you to just contemplate on, you know, on your spare time. Like, think about the direction your life is going. And what can we do to improve and make things better? You know, what can we do to work around the obstacles? You know, how can we stand up against these crooked cops? How can we get them up out of here? How can we prevent things from happening? Like the young man Ferguson, with Sean Bell, you know, Trayvon Martin. The list continues. Like, when is this shit gonna stop? You know, when? And like the struggle continues, with or without me. I just pray, inshallah, that everyone is stand up and have unity instead of going against one another. We need to grow a stronger community, and this will help tune out a lot of this conflict between us and the law and etc. You know, but remember, most important, put the Almighty, Allah, first. I'm Abdul Kabir. I'm known as other names. I'm known as Scrap also. And I love y'all. And this is it for me, 2014. I'm out.